So if you feel like your vagina is the Sahara Desert, and if you think you might be perimenopause, hang on and listen up. I was just on a podcast and we were talking about estrogen and how it regulates your vascularity. So specifically, estrogen regulates vaginal physiology. So when you lose estrogen, you're going to have a thinner vaginal mucosa. You're going to have less elasticity in your vagina. Less collagen. You're going to have a decreased blood flow vaginally. Reasons you should care about this is when you have a decreased vaginal blood flow, you're going to have decreased lubrication. You know what happens with decreased lubrication? Pain. You know about moisturizing your face. Have you ever thought about moisturizing your vagina? So vaginal product-wise, there's basically two camps. There's vaginal moisturizers and there's lubricants. With the vaginal moisturizers, they increase the fluid at your epithelium for up to 3 days. Lubricants you're only going to use prior to intercourse. I kind of get now why Gwyneth Paltrow was talking about steaming her vagina. I'm not saying that you should steam your vagina, but I presume she was just trying to get hydration there, but there are other ways. Steaming the vag isn't necessarily going to get the moisture that you need. At least it's not going to stay. So as women age, this vaginal tissue becomes dry, and then they start to have pain with intercourse. So this pain with intercourse can be avoided if the reason is your vaginal bulk isn't so much and you need more estrogen. A nice pea-sized amount of a topical estrogen applied could make all the difference in the world. Now, if you're worried about estrogen being systemically absorbed through the vagina, when you do transdermal application, it's not going to put a lot in there, okay? It's not. Of the vaginal moisturizers and hormones, there are creams, there are pills, there's rings. With the pill suppository, there is Vagifem, and when you look at the manufacturer, they talk about using that once a day for 2 weeks, and then once you get past that, it's once a week. Vaginal rings will release a slow amount of hormones. Those are changed every 90 days. Creams are applied topically, 2 to 4 grams, 1 to 2 times a week. You put a pea-sized amount on your finger and then apply it to the inner third of the vagina. And if you're having urinary issues, I always talk about putting it on the front wall because your urethra is embedded in your vaginal tissues. So ladies, if you're having vaginal dryness and pain, estrogen is your friend. Okay? It's your friend.